Hello students, welcome to the class of FY BCom. We are learning the subject accountancy and financial management. We have started the topic of accounting standards. Earlier we have seen one accounting standard AS2 and its illustrations. We have also learned the theory of inventory valuation, that is accounting standard 2, and now we are going to solve some illustrations on AS2, that is inventory valuation. This is the first question here. Ascertain the cost of purchase of inventory by using the data given below. Purchase price is given as rupees 10 lakhs. Duties and taxes paid on the acquisition and not recoverable rupees 2 lakh. Then freight inward is given 1 lakh and other expenses paid for acquisition of inventory rupees 1 lakh. So these three expenses are related to this purchase price. So these expenses will be added to the purchase price and then we will get the cost of purchase of inventory. In case if these duties and taxes are recoverable, then we have to deduct these duties and taxes from the purchase price. See the solution here. See purchase price, first of all draw the table like this, particulars and amount column. Give the heading cost of purchase of inventory. Purchase price is 10 lakhs. Add the duties and taxes which are not recoverable 2 lakhs, freight inward 1 lakh, other expenses paid for acquisition 1 lakh, and this will be total cost will be 14 lakhs. This 10 plus 2 12 lakh, 12 plus 1 13 lakh, 13 plus 1 14 lakh. So in all the cost of purchase is 14 lakh. So the purchase price was just 10 lakh rupees, but the cost has become 14 lakh. Because all these expenses incurred for purchasing this inventory, that's why they have been added to the purchase price and we got here the cost of purchase. Now the second problem you have to try it yourself. Here purchase price is given 15 lakh, duties and taxes not recoverable 30,000, freight inward rupees 60,000 and other expenses directly attributable to the acquisition of inventory are rupees 4,43,000. You have to add all these expenses to the purchase price and you will get the cost of purchase of this inventory. Now let us see the next question. In this question there is some difference because these duties and taxes are recoverable from tax authorities and another difference is the trade discount is given. So both the things should be deducted from the purchase price and then we will calculate the cost of purchase of inventory. Let us read the question again. Ascertain the cost of purchase of inventories by using the data given below. Purchase price rupees 20 lakhs. Duties and taxes paid and are recoverable from tax authorities rupees 5 lakhs. Trade discount rupees 2 lakhs. Duties and taxes paid and not recoverable rupees 2 lakhs. Freight inwards rupees 1 lakhs, other expenses directly attributable to acquisition of inventory rupees 1 lakh. Now the solution. Again you have to draw the table like this, particulars and amount column into rupees. So purchase price given is 20 lakhs, write it down here. Deduct the duties and taxes paid which are recoverable from tax authorities. So 5 lakh has been deducted here. Less trade discount 2 lakh, that also has been deducted here. Then duties and taxes paid but not recoverable 2 lakhs, they should be added here. Freight inwards, those are transport charges, 1 lakh should be added here. Other expenses which are directly related to the acquisition of inventory rupees 2 lakhs, they have been added here. And after deducting these two amounts and after adding these three amounts, we got the cost of purchase of inventory 18 lakhs. So although the purchase price was 20 lakhs, here the cost of purchase has been lesser than the purchase price. How? Because you got the credit of these duties and taxes and you also got the trade discount here. That's why here the cost is lesser than the purchase price. So it may happen like this. So there is nothing new into this or no surprise here. So similarly you have to solve the next problem. Ascertain the cost of purchase of inventories by using the following data. So purchase price here is 19 lakh, duties taxes which are recoverable 4 lakhs, trade discount 49,000, duties which are not recoverable 63,000, freight inwards 2,25,000 and other expenses are 87,000. So you will deduct these two amounts and you will add these three amounts and you will get the cost of purchase of inventory. You should solve this question into your notebooks and send the photographs to me on the WhatsApp. Next question. This is related to the valuation decision. Valuation of the inventory decision. How the inventory is valued. The basic rule for valuation of inventory is cost or NRV, that is net realizable value, whichever is lower. In the earlier PPT we have seen what is net realizable value. That means if you want to sell the commodity into the market, what price you will get, that is called as the realizable value. Out of that realizable value you will deduct some expenses which are necessary for selling that commodity and then we get the net realizable value. Let us see the question here. The company deals in three products A, B and C which are neither similar or nor interchangeable. That means these A, B, C, these items are not similar and they are not substitute for each other. These are totally different commodities. At the time of closing of the accounts for the year 2018-19, the historical cost and net realizable value of the items of closing stock are given below. So three items are here and their historical cost is given and their net realizable value is given here. So item A, its historical cost is 25 lakhs. These amounts are also in lakhs and these are also in lakhs. 25 lakhs and NRV is 20 lakhs. That means you have incurred 25 lakhs for production of this commodity, but in market you will get only rupees 20 lakhs rupees. Then for B, the historical cost is 20 lakhs and the market value is also, or the fair price is also 20 lakhs. Then for C, cost is 10 lakh but in market you will get NRV of 15 lakhs. Now see how we will value the closing stock. First of all, draw the basic rule of evaluation of inventory, which is cost or NRV, whichever is lower. So out of cost and NRV we are going to choose the lower amount. So for item A, here I have drawn 4 columns. First for item, second for historical cost, write rupees in lakhs, net realizable value again rupees in lakhs and the chosen value which will be added to the total value of the inventory rupees in lakhs. So for item A, we will take the decision, the lower of these two is 20. So this 20 has been taken as the value. 20 lakhs is the value of the inventory of item A. For B, both things are same, historical cost and NRV both are same, so we will take the value rupees 20 lakhs. For C, again cost is lesser and NRV is more, so we will choose this lesser amount 10 lakhs, so that is the value of item C. Now we will take the total of these three items. 20 plus 20 plus 10 aggregate will be 50 lakhs. So total value of inventory will be 50 lakh rupees, which was based on this rule, cost or NRV, whichever is lower. Now similarly you have to solve the next question for this. Messrs Pratik and company deals in three products P, Q and R. These are neither similar nor interchangeable. At the time of closing of its accounts for the year 2018-19, the historical cost and NRV of the items of closing stock are given below. For P, historical cost 59 lakhs, NRV is 58 lakhs. So you have to choose the lesser amount, that is 58 lakhs. For Q, 47 lakhs and 60 lakhs, so you will choose the 47 lakhs. For R, the lesser amount is again historical cost 117 lakhs, you will choose that and you will make the total of the value of the inventory. And you have to solve this short answer question. 9 questions are given here. All these answers you will get in the earlier PPT and this PPT. So you have to write the answers and send me the photographs of these answers on the WhatsApp and of these two problems also. So that's all for the day. Additional videos you have to watch. So these are the additional videos you will watch. Thank you.